intersection of my deepest needs. You were there, I knew, now you know.
Hi there, Aries. How are you guys doing? I really hope that this video finds you well. Welcome to your weekly December reading practice again, Anisa from the Inner Stereo. For those of you who are new to my channel, hello. And for those of you who have been here a long time, welcome back. So if you guys are new to this channel, this is going to be a relationship spread, meaning that you could always apply this with anyone in your life. It could be with your boyfriend, girlfriend, husband, wife, exes, crushes, fiance, family members, anyone. I'm basically just going to be picking up your relationship energy in general, all right? And don't forget to also check your sun, moon, or Venus sign, because for me personally, I realized that with my readings, I resonate a lot more with my Venus sign rather than my sun sign, but probably because my Venus is in the 8th house along with my North Node there. I don't really know, but if it doesn't resonate, then it just doesn't resonate, all right? There are so many amazing, talented tarot readers out there for you to just click and watch, okay? Oh, what have you done, Aries? You got the 10 of Swords and 10 of Wands from their side. So you, let's see. But anyway, let's talk about your overall energy for the now. First, you have the 6 of Swords in reverse, you have the Justice card in reverse, and then you have the Ace of Wands. I feel like in the weeks to come, you guys are going to be having like either a aha moment or an illuminations or communications or an informations that you acquire probably from, I don't know, your other friends, or it could be from social media, or it could be from themselves as well, that kind of like made you a bit stuck, you know what I mean? Because you have that 6 of Swords. 6 of Swords is a card of fleeing originally, but because this is in reverse, it's like you guys are like, you wanted to flee from an argument or from a person, or you're trying to distance yourself from that person. But then because there is this Ace of Wands, and an Ace of Wands in this particular deck of mine is like a little bit different. It's like this person has been handed out something that is all of a sudden, and then they're like, oh, well, okay, all right, and it's going to be making your scales like a little bit imbalanced. I mean, Libra is like your direct opposite, right? And your scales is like a little bit imbalanced, and you're kind of like you did try to walk away from the situations, but I feel like because of these things that is going to be happening or already happened, because that's the overall energy for the now, it's going to make you kind of like come to a screeching halt for a little bit and just made you walk in the place. Is that walking the place? Yeah. I don't know. What's your overall challenge? You have the 6 of Pentacles, and then you also have the Star card. Remember, overall challenge, I cannot really pinpoint who is doing what to who, simply because it's the overall challenge. You know what I mean? We'll only get to see who is doing what to who in the past, present, and future. But the overall challenge with the 6 of Pentacles, meaning that there is an unequal give and take in this relationship, and the unwillingness, because the 6 of Pentacles, especially in this particular deck of mine, yeah, is a bit different, because it's like this person is handing out things, and there's like this ray of angel, and is giving out to the poor, you know, somebody who's needy and everything like that. And one person does not want to be like that. One person doesn't want to be a generous type of person. And then the second one, you have the Star card. So the Star card talks about a wish being unfulfilled. You could probably be dealing with a Aquarius too, or a Libra though. Ace of Swords, Queen of Pentacles, Nine of Cups. So I feel like in the past, you guys communicated really, really well about your needs for stability, about you needing to be much more earthy, and you wanted to take care of your emotional cups altogether. And these things are the one that made them feel this way. They're the 10 of Wands, and they're like the 10 of Swords. So from their perspective, you guys hurt them with you detaching yourself or distancing away from the situations, or wanting to take care about yourself more. You know, when you communicated that to them, or when you did it with actions or whatever that is, they heard the message loud and clear, and those are the reason why this person is feeling the 10 of Swords and the 10 of Wands. So this person is still carrying the burden of this relationship very, very much in the past. So let's see what's going on in the now. 5 kartu masa sekarang, that means 5 cards in the present. 2 of Cups. So this person is trying to wine and dine you, or this person is trying to this person is trying to wine and dine you, or want to talk to you again, wanting to rebuild the connections that both of you have. And believe me when I said that when they do this, they overthink it a lot. You know what I mean? Like, what if Aries reject me? What if Aries is mean to me again? What if Aries is this and that, this and that? And these things kind of like made them feel mentally entrapped in it too. 3 of Swords. Let's see. Are you rejecting them or something? Well, you're the 2 of Pentacles. So you're like, well, maybe. I don't know. I'm not really sure about that. But it kind of like made you feel good though. So I feel like yeah, I feel like that overall energy really does its job to show in our present moment where you get something that is really all of a sudden. So it could be them reaching out to you, or them kind of like communicating through your mutual friends about how much they misses you, or it could be through social media, or it could be through other person or whatever that is, but you will hear of this. And it's just something that comes like when you're so at peace with yourself, when you're just taking care of yourself, with that Queen of Pentacles, probably trying to make, trying to indulge yourself with, if you're a woman, you go to salon more, or you like fine dining, or you're trying to, indulge yourself with like a lot of foods or travels with the Nine of Cups in there and all that. When you're so busy taking care of yourself, all of a sudden this person is popping up back into your life, whether directly or indirectly. But when they do this, this person is having like a lot of mental anxiety inside of their heads. And you guys are pretty happy about it. I mean, you guys are the Six of Wands, so it kind of like made you feel good about yourself when they do this. But again, I feel like in terms of emotionally and mentally, you guys are just like, oh, should I do this again or should I not do this again? If this is like a newer person, this person is much more into you than you are into them. If this is a newer person, you guys are comparing one person to the other person. I mean, this person's attention makes you feel good, but again, there is like this Two of Pentacles, and the Two of Pentacles in this particular deck of mine is a card of comparing. So like, this is the past, this is the future, do they have any type of similarities? Do this person shows any type of red flags? This is my life and this is their life. Are we compatible? Do this person gives me much more gains or much more losses? The type of comparison. Or it can literally be that you're juggling between two people. This is person A and this is person B. Which one should I choose? Which one? It gives me the more, I'm not going to say gains, but which one is a lot better? You guys are really becoming less of an Aries, because Aries are ruled by fire, and I'm a Sagittarius myself. We do have a tendency to jump into things based off of our impulses or how we feel like it, but I feel like right now you guys are a tad bit more careful with your decision-making process. Let's see what's going on in the future. 5 kartu masa depan. So that means 5 cards in the future. They have the Eight of Pentacles. They have the Fool card in reverse. They have the Five of Pentacles. Oh, I feel you're rejecting them so much, Aries. You have the Moon card because you don't really trust them. And you have a Three of Cups. So you're going to be like, okay, you know what? Let's take things slow. Let's just be friends, let's just hang out, but not just the two of us. Let's just be friends, take things slow. Let's see where it goes and all that, because I don't really something about it is a bit off in terms of my intuition is telling something off about you. This person is going to put in some consistent and persistent work, but they're not going to be so keen with the idea of you guys are taking this thing slower or slowly first, because they're going to be like the Fool card, scratching out and no, I don't think that's what I want, Aries. And they're going to be kind of like quite disappointed. I really want to know the Happening Moon card. Yeah, I mean, you guys are like the Hangman. So I'm trying to figure out what is it that makes you hesitant to enter this relationship with them, or even going back together with them. And it's the Hangman and also the Eight of Cups in reverse. So it could mean that the past relationship, so if you guys are single and this is somebody that is new, the past relationship really still haunts you and you don't want to go back to that dark place again. So you decided to just take a very slow time to figure out whether this, you want to take a giant risk with this person or not. Because you understand yourself a lot better than a lot of people, because you know that if you enter a relationship, it's all in or nothing, right? You went all in into the relationship. You really head first. So you just wants to calculate whether this is the good risk to take or not. And then the second one is that you have the Hangman. So you're just trying to figure out what they are, because there are some differences between you and them, and you try to understand their world. You're trying to understand their, their families, their works. You try to understand how their mind work, how their past was, and all that. So they are pretty impatient of wanting to do stuff with you, whereas you're like, okay, come on, please just take it slow. Things that are slower is actually last a lot longer than things that we just enters impulsively. You know what I mean? Okay, so that is if you guys are dealing with one person. your radiance now. So what happens if you guys are dealing with two people? Single is going to be at the last portion of the reading. So what happens if you guys are dealing with two people? So if you guys are dealing with two people, you actually hurt two people at the same time. And the Swords and the Emperor. Okay, so here's the thing. This, you have two people actually really craving for your attention and really liking you. So person A, I feel like this person A. Okay. Interesting. So what happens if you guys are dealing with two people? Person A is somebody who is like a lot newer. Person B is an ancient person or somebody who you've been dealing with longer. Yeah. So person B in the past, when you communicated your thoughts, or when you communicated that you just want to take care of yourself first with the Nine of Cups and you just want to indulge yourself with all of the things that you've gained, this person didn't really take it quite well because they have the Ten of Wands there. It really does, like, it took them a longer time to move away from you than it did for you. So person B, the person that you've been dealing with longer, person B right now is still like the Nine of Swords. So this person still, you guys still haunts their thoughts a lot. And in the future, this person is not going to take a giant leap of faith with you simply because you don't want to go mushy or honeymoon phase with them again. But you just want to be friends. I mean, with this person, you're okay with being friends, but you just don't trust them enough to, enter a romantic relationship with you again. Plus, they would know that you guys are dealing with another person. They would know this. It's either by hunch, by intuition, or them stalking you, or because of the vibe that you give off, because you're starting to really, really distance yourself away from them, and your energy is no longer kind of like surrounding them, and they're like, oh, what happened with Aries? I feel like Aries is like already moving on with another person, or Aries is already dating another person. So they're going to be feeling that energy, and those things are going to be adding towards the mental anxiety that they're having in the now. Okay, so person A is somebody who is like much more newer. With this person, again, I feel like in a relationship sense, you guys are not really impulsive. If you like somebody, like, you don't act on it very much, but you're going to be much more very careful about approaching a relationship with this person. So this person is already involved or attached emotionally with you, because this person is like the Two of Cups. So it's like somebody who already met you and they're like, oh my God, Aries, you're like the sweetest. Oh my God, I love you. I feel so infatuated by you and all that stuff. They already pour their emotions out with you. But I feel like with this person, you guys are like the Two of Pentacles. So you want to take things very, very slow with this person. Their attention makes you feel good. And I feel like because their attention makes you feel good, it's either you're going to be communicating with person B, the longer person, that you're now dealing with another person, or it could literally be like you post something on social media and then person B would read that, or you tell your friends about, you dating another person that is kind of like quite awesome, but you're still, you're still wary about this person A, all that. But these things are going to be adding to the anxiety that person B is going to feel. And then person A in the future, the newer person, is going to put in much more consistency and persistency to make this relationship work, because remember, they're already emotionally invested in this relationship, whereas emotionally invested in this relationship, but you guys are still very, very much wary though. Like you're not really sure, so you're going to be buying some time, and I feel like they're going to be a bit patient with that. I mean, like, as long as I give like consistency and persistency, I believe that Aries will get the message eventually. But you still don't really trust them because you got this Moon card here, and also Eight of Cups in reverse in the Hangman. So you don't want to repeat the past mistakes of jumping into a relationship with impulsive decisions, and you also want to understand them a lot better. You just want to see what happens next. With person B, because they would know about about the presence of person A, they wouldn't really like it, and they don't really want to take a giant leap of faith with you because they don't want to be an option. They don't want to be an option. And especially if person B comes back around, you're going to say to them like, okay, I'm fine with just being friends with you, but to have a romantic relationship with you, I don't think that's an idea that I'm so keen, of, and all that. So I feel like, until 1 to 2 weeks could come, you guys are still not making a definite decisions, like whether you want to be with person A or not. But I feel like in terms of, now, it's still, you're not really sure what to do with person A or B. So you're still going to be kind of like weighing those scales down, up and down, up and down. But there might be something that also happens to you all of a sudden, though, with that Ace of Wands. It could be that person A is person B, the longer person, is just suddenly, communicating their thoughts with you, communicating their anxiety or their mental space about how much they misses you and how much you invade or how much you occupy their mental space and all that. Or it could be that person A, that person A is very, very emotionally invested in you and all that. All right. So that is it if you guys are dealing with two people. If you guys are single, though, I see a potential of somebody coming into your way now, in the present moment. But you have to get out of your room, or you have to make effort. You know what I mean? Because if you stay in this room and just watching this tarot reading, like, no person would just operate inside of your room like that. No. But even if there's somebody coming into your way, you wouldn't, you like the attention that you're getting from this person. But the thing is that you're still indecisive. Like you wouldn't like, okay, I like you, okay, I don't like you. You're going to be kind of like quite flaky with this person. And this person is going to be very much into you with that Eight of Pentacles. They're going to be putting a consistent or persistent approach, or pursuing you very consistently or persistency. But with this person, you're still like not sure. It's still the same theme over and over again. Aries being not really sure about, whoever they're dealing with, simply because you don't want to take a risk and you don't want to get hurt again. You did a really great job with, doing this Nine of Cups, be at peace with yourself and focusing on your self-happiness. And you don't want another person to kind of like disrupt this peace that you have in your life, again. So basically that's it. Yay. But anyway, thank you so much for watching this video, Aries. I hope you guys enjoy it, and I'll see you guys next week for another weekly reading. All right, bye-bye, guys. I love you.
If I love you and you love me, let's plant a seed, watch it grow into a tree, baby. Why don't we grow some nectarines, baby? Why don't we grow a little